All right. Hope everyone's doing well in this chaotic mess. We're here to present Ping, Take Back the Night. I'm RJ Harrington. I'm a junior and entrepreneurial studies and marketing major here at UNH and Paul College.
And I'm Thomas Donnelly. I'm a computer science major.
And Professor Peter Zames is our faculty advisor. Now, according to recent reports from the National Criminal Justice Reference Service, approximately 1 in 6 men and 1 in 4 young women will face some form of sexual violence during their time at college. To say that I've made many friends at UNH would be an understatement, and wouldn't you know it, half of them are female. So you can imagine the frustration and worry that comes with being told it just happens. It's not a big deal, or it's not the worst that's happened to me. When my dad dropped me off at UNH 2.5 years ago, he told me that the 4 short years that you're going to spend here at college, you're going to learn, you're going to have the most fun times of your life, you're going to make memories, and just keep your eyes in the books, feet in the ground, head in the clouds. But not everyone gets that same speech. Having spoken with a great number of girls here on campus, I've learned that the instructions that they hear are more akin to watch your drinks at the bar, go out in groups, always carry sharp keys or pepper spray. All these instructions that frankly shouldn't need to be said. I believe people should be able to walk freely without an impending sense of doom or general fear for their safety or well-being. This is a societal problem that faces our generation, and while many are tirelessly trying to change it, there is yet to be a reliable solution. There is yet to be a set standard for a safety application, like how Instagram is the standard for sharing pictures with your friends, or Netflix the standard for watching movies and TV. Our goal is to grow and cultivate an idea until it is the gold standard for safety the world over. Ping is that idea. So how it works is, upon activation, your friends will instantly receive an alert, including where you are in real time, as well as a message that can be customized by the user in the Settings tab. So it's Friday night. You're getting ready to go out. You're getting dressed, doing your hair, makeup, maybe getting a beer or 2 in, trying to save a little money at the bar. Once the app is downloaded, you just need to enter your group's phone numbers, your mom's phone number, anyone in your life that is close to you, preferably people that are literally going to be close to you that night. And just like that, you're done. Go paint the town red. And if you wish to customize further, there are 2 default buttons that you can edit or add at your own discretion. Change the message, change the color, change the amount of buttons, anything that you wish. High customization is what we're after. Now, to give a brief example. So you're at the bar, and the guy in your sociology class that smells like Cheese Whiz and cigarette butts is striking up a benign yet excruciatingly awkward conversation about his dad's trust fund. Just simply press the blue button, and your party will receive the corresponding message, giving off the impression that it's not a dire situation, but you would very much like to leave. And the same goes for the SOS button. You're getting very, very tipsy, very, very fast, but you only have 1 drink. You hit the SOS button, and your party, or the police if you so choose, will receive a notification with the alarm in your real-time location and come to save the day.
There are numerous markets that we are looking to address in the future, and we're going to begin with the 16 million college students around the country. We want to begin somewhere that we are familiar with and expand from there, such as the world of online dating. Online dating is very prevalent for college students, as well as 40 million other Americans around the country. This means 40 million first dates with someone they've never met before. We will be able to use our tools to make these often nerve-wracking dates less stressful.
I mean, this even goes beyond the numbers on the screen. Like if you're coming home from work and you have to go down a sketchy road, or you want to walk your dog, or you want to make sure that your kid got home from school okay, any conceivable instance in life in which you might feel unsafe or worried about your well-being or the well-being of somebody that you love and care about. I mean, all of these are examples of people in situations who would find great utility in an app like Ping.
To get these customers, we have a 2-pronged customer acquisition strategy. We plan to get individual sales through our social media campaign. In particular, we want to target individuals through social media pages such as Barstool Sports and I'm Schmacked, as well as other pages that are popular among our target demographic. And as well as focusing on these individual downloads and making our app known to the public, we want to work with the universities as well. We recognize that it is largely the university's responsibility to make sure their students feel safe, and we hope to empower them with tools that they can provide to their students that are simple and easy to use.
As for Suffolk University, we've been in contact with their Board of Trustees as well as the Board of Trustees of Curry College as of recently to discuss a beta test being held on their campuses. Because unfortunately, Suffolk and Curry, like many universities nowadays, do not have any app to link students to each other or campus security, at least for scenarios like these. And of course, given the COVID situation, we predict we'll have our answer once things get back to normal. So we're keeping busy in the meantime. In regard to our business model, we've configured a sort of hybrid between a freemium and a step-up model. We plan to release the free version with the core features I've mentioned, but leave some supplementary features exclusive to those who'd like to purchase the premium subscription, starting at 99 cents a year. While you might be saying, geez, that seems awful low for the service you're offering, it's important to remember that we're starting from scratch, and at this stage especially, usership is going to be far more important than revenue. As we start to grow, we will begin to implement the step-up aspect of our pricing model. Once we've established a solid user base and we've reached, say, 2 or 3 schools, we plan to gradually step up the price of premium, eventually providing options like 99 cents a month versus $4.99 for 6 months versus $8.99 a year. Simultaneously, Thomas and I will be busy contracting with various universities across New England. Basically, for an annual lump sum, the students for each school will be given unlimited access to the premium version of the most prominent campus safety app out there. We secure revenue for new office space, new workers, and overhead. The universities get to broadcast how much they care about their student body, which in turn means more free publicity for us. And as we start to gain traction, we step up our university rates as well. While we're still working on specific numbers, we'd like to also donate a portion of our revenue towards nonprofits, charities that work with victims of sexual assault, because while our goal is to help as many people as possible, unfortunately, you can't save everyone. So in doing that, we're hoping to really attack this problem from both sides of the plate. So as I touched on before, there are a lot of good people working every day to help alleviate this problem. That said, through some market research, we found that in one regard or another, none are doing a sufficient enough job, at least in our opinion. If it's not lackluster and unhelpful features, it's a disappointing usership rate. If it's not usership, it's a clunky user interface. If it's not interface, it's an absence of any location tracking capability. I mean, between the handful that we researched, we chose to highlight USafe US, Circle of Six, and Find My Friends. Now, you might already know USafe US is an app currently contracted with UNH, a contract that is about to expire within a year. And Find My Friends, the default iPhone app that sits on everybody's phone, yet few people even know it exists.
Here's a quick glimpse at our monthly financials from mid-2019 to the end of 2021. This is a very young startup, and these numbers are definitely subject to change, but we really wanted to give a glimpse of the potential scale for this. Currently, we are working on developing a beta that will be ready to release in the very near future to UNH students. We want to start with what we believe to be our core features and then expand from there, listening to what people want. From there, we will begin to push our social media campaign, and we are also looking at getting seed funding in early 2021 that will help us be able to hire salespeople, tech people, customer success, and other important factors that will allow us to hit the ground running. So why the Holloway Prize? Well, we believe this prize will play an essential role in kickstarting this business. RJ began this journey back in early 2018, and from there has been working nonstop, researching, building relationships, and receiving feedback about the application. I was brought on back in mid-2019 to continue development of the beta, and then from here, as mentioned earlier, we will release to the public and begin adding features, receiving feedback, and start our advertising campaign, as well as continuing to build relationships with universities and influencers that will help get the word out.
We want to thank you all very much for your time. We're excited to answer all your questions on Friday. Stay safe and have a good one.